Welcome to Good Mythical MORE. Having experienced artificial intelligence, can we now tell the difference between a bot and a real person?
But first, let's create a new selfie face. Dad's drunk and doing yard work.
I'm weed eating. This is how you weed eat. Boy, I haven't weed eaten in a long time. I miss it.
I think it's weed ate.
I haven't weed ate quite a while. Okay, so we're gonna be presented with a. Is this a story? Is it an excerpt of just something?
It's gonna be a review. It's gonna be a review of something, and I'm gonna tell you what it's a review of, and then you have to decide if a human wrote the review or if AI wrote the review.
Because this is a thing, huh? People.
Well, you know, people talk about bots all the time.
Bots coming in and writing reviews of stuff.
Bots and
I think bots,
Twitter and bots.
Bots are really known for their tweets.
That's true. All right, let's hear one.
Okay, this one is a jockstrap review, because naturally. This jockstrap did not fit me. It was very big. I should have noticed this when I read the label before I bought it. The tag said, "One size fits all." That was a lie.
A jockstrap.
Well, do bots write negative reviews?
Okay. So, what you're talking about might be a phenomenon that people will get bots to write reviews for their product. But what we're looking at is either it was actually a review that somebody wrote for a product, or the writers used a bot to write a review.
Oh, it's not an actual review written by a bot?
Right.
Oh.
Well, I mean, it is, but yes, it's what Rhett described.
Yeah, because, then that rationale of no one would ever post a negative review from a bot doesn't hold. I think this is from a bot. It's a bit too generic.
I think this is not from a bot.
The logic doesn't hold.
It's a bot.
Yeah, it was not, there's not really anything being said.
I didn't think.
I should have known when it said
would admit that about itself.
Okay. This is a 5-star review for a Star Wars film.
Okay.
There is life before Star Wars and life after. Whatever I am today is because of Star Wars. The galaxy is divided into 2 groups, one who can understand the Force and the other who cannot. Which one do you belong to?
I feel this way. Not as much as my daughter, though. Lily could definitely have written this review. Is she a bot? I don't know sometimes.
It feels a little too, appealing to something human inside you to be a bot. So I'm going with that.
That's a good point.
Yeah, it's a human.
Yeah, that's right. It's
MRA.
appealing to something very human.
AMRA. Has a very bot-like name.
5 stars on Star Wars, yeah. Of course. 5 stars on every Star Wars thing.
Although,
Even the
we
prequels.
pulled the reviews that we thought were from humans that might be from bots, and we don't even know it.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the weird part about this.
Did you get creeped out by the AI, or was that just us? Were we, reading too much into it?
I was initially impressed, and then it became more AI-like as time went on. But I feel like that's how it feels
I just don't
about
know
us.
how people would utilize that site. I just can't.
If you're stuck in a story, you're not going to, just put your story in there and have it write more for you.
I
If you
understand.
have a YouTube show.
There's that site. I've seen advertised Grammarly or something where it's you'll put something you've already written in there.
That makes sense.
And it'll tell you,
Not a sponsor.
you've used these words too much. I've never tried it, but that makes sense. Here's some synonyms and an improved grammatic structure.
Yeah.
But I just don't understand how anyone could actually employ this software to improve their work.
How about a toothbrush review?
Yeah.
I really do not like this toothbrush. It does not work well, and I think it hurts my teeth and gums. I have never had a hard time brushing my teeth. My dentist always compliments me on my clean teeth.
It's kind of a
That's
it's kind of a mixed It's kind of 2 points there that didn't really go together.
Yeah, there's a broken thought that only a bot could come
Yeah,
up with.
broken thought there. So yeah, I think it's a bot.
Yeah, it's a bot.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I mean, like, you would know if it hurts your teeth and gums, you know? Stupid.
we got a long way to go. This is actually making me feel better.
A Bible review.
Ah, just of the Bible?
Yeah, you know the one.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
This Bible is very nice looking. The leather feels like high quality calf skin. The pages are bound together by big staples. The font used on the inside is very nice and easy to read.
Big staples, huh?
Nothing about the content of the Bible.
Well,
just about the
hold on.
construction of the
But
Bible.
hold on, but that makes total sense.
It does
to me.
make sense.
Because now, like,
Because they all say
before
the
I
same
was like,
thing.
what, this is gonna like be a review of like the Bible story.
Yeah. If you're buying a
Like
you're buying a Bible,
If you're buying a Bible, you're interested in like the leather and the
The
pages
staples.
and stuff. You're, sort
Yeah.
of
this is a good review actually.
the implication is I'm cool with the content, but what does the leather binding look like? So this is a real review of a real person.
Oh, it's a bot.
It's a bot.
Oh snap!
I knew
'Cause,
bots
like,
be reading the Bible.
Where would the big staples be with the quality calf skin?
That was the part that I should have listened to. That was the part that was obvious.
Let's move on.
This is for a McDonald's location.
Okay.
This spot obviously knows how to satisfy their customers regularly with a very kind mindset. The food is fairly priced, regularly tasty, and clean.
Regularly tasty. This has got to be a bot.
Nobody talks like that. It's a bot.
Oh, did you guess, Link? You kind of freeze.
Well, yeah, a bot.
No, it was a human. It was
What?
actually local guide Alfonso Calderon.
Alfonso Calderon. This spot obviously knows how to satisfy their customers regularly with a very kind mindset.
He likes the word regularly.
The-
He needs to go through grammar
Regularly
to
tasty.
know that he uses regularly too much.
This is so strange.
Who's gonna review a McDonald's? Everybody knows everything about McDonald's. But
I feel like you only go to like poorly review a McDonald's location. Like, do not go.
yeah,
to-
all fast food locations have horrible reviews.
If you go,
Averages on like Google or Yelp.
but if you go to McDonald's regularly and you regularly experience tasty things and you regularly experience a very kind mindset,
Mindset.
you might want to leave a 5-star review.
I bet you Alfonso regularly leaves reviews.
Okay, guess who wrote this? Let's face it, we're all wearing face masks these days so that we and those around us stay safe. So, why not do it with some style and grab one of our neon face masks at mythical.com? Maybe get one for a friend or family member while you're there.
Yeah, that's definitely a bot. Y'all be getting
That's a
bots
bot.
to be writing our
Plugs.
Plugs, yeah.
Yep.
I cannot confirm. But I
Okay.
can confirm. Go to mythical.com because we have awesome masks over there.
Yeah, get yourself a mask.
This is a Target review.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
This Target is no Target, that's for sure. It's too small. The store is always at a standstill. That is how Target is. You've never seen anything like it. It's Target, like nothing you've ever seen before.
Okay. The Target thing was a person, but that last part goes
Yeah.
bot.
How the bot knew that Target was a thing, but then it overused it.
Yeah.
That's nutty, man. This bots.
Bots go too far.
Oh, okay. Here's a review of Twilight.
Oh yes.
A forbidden, dangerous, and probably ill-fated teenage romance. It must be a powerful human archetype because it never fails to draw you in. Stewart and Pattinson do a great job. I especially like Stewart's low-key and somewhat withdrawn portrayal.
Yeah.
It rings true to life in
It's
an unexpected way.
It's a bit understated.
This romance is believable. Who would have thought?
How does the bot know about the understated performance? I mean, that's a nuanced assertion.
Yeah, and to say Stewart and Pattinson, only a person would say.
No, I think a bot would do that. Not a bot.
Yeah, this is from Dog Bone.
Yeah, dog bone.
Dog Bone.
Low-key and somewhat withdrawn portrayal. Rings true to life in an unexpected way.
Everything that Kristen Stewart has ever been in, she has sort of had a low-key and withdrawn portrayal.
But like for Happiest Season, it kind of totally works.
Oh yeah, it's when she just plays herself, and then sometimes it's like, oh yeah, this is very fitting.
I don't think I've ever seen anything that she's in, except for a room once that I was also in.
I thought you meant The Room,
No, she's
which
not,
she was
she's not
also
in that.
in.
Is she in that?
That's the Jodie Foster
Oh, The Room. No, The Room is
Panic
the
Room.
Panic Room.
Panic Room.
She's not in the
Panic.
room.
Yep. The Greatest Showman.
Showman. The Greatest Showman.
Showman.
Something tells me that you're not into the movie, Stevie. And
You
that
know what I
don't
think it is?
You don't have all the
Is-
songs memorized.
Showman sounds like a plural of showman.
Yeah. Well, I was once at a dinner with some friends, and
Was I there?
no, it was one of those Thanksgivings where you went back
Good.
home,
Yeah.
and I got together with friends. But there was friends of friends there as well.
Yeah, we've heard about
And
this
then
this party.
all of a sudden, somebody brought a karaoke machine. I don't think I told this part. And one person stood up and started singing one of those songs from The Greatest Showman. And
Showman.
I had not seen it, and I still have not seen it. And everyone except me and Jesse was very excited and singing along just from the bottoms of their hearts.
But it's
I mean, that's
a
cool.
musical.
Listen, I mean, I thought it was cool,
So-
and I felt like I was
okay.
missing out, but I was like, man, there's a lot of passion around this musical.
Mm.
Any of you guys like have the Greatest Showman stuff memorized? Zach, you do. Yeah, look, Zach's like a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
I've not seen it.
I love the plot of The Greatest Showman. There is a great scene where Zac Efron and Rebecca Ferguson and Zendaya perform This Is Me. I enjoyed the characters in The Greatest Showman.
That's a bot, man.
I think this is a real person because there's specific knowledge of a scene.
The bots know all the scenes.
I don't think they do.
It's a bot.
Yeah.
Oh.
The bots watch all the movies instantly.
All right.
A bot watching a movie is
Instant.
very boring to watch.
Underwear review.
Instant underwear?
Instant underpants.
What is instant underpants?
How do you?
What is that?
What does that mean?
I do
You
not
just
have that
add water?
information. This is terrible. Do not waste money. The underwear themselves look like a hairnet with 2 holes. Though I did buy as a gag gift, it was still terrible.
Oh gosh, this is a real person.
Sounds like a great gag.
This is
gift.
real. This
I
is
agree.
real.
Yeah, this is Savannah Crowley.
Because you're like buying it as a gag gift. A bot doesn't buy gag gifts.
Instant underwear? Is this a net?
What is instant underwear?
I feel like I can get on a net I can get on regular underwear just as fast as a net.
I
You
think
know what I'm saying?
it-
a net might actually take longer to get on.
it is a gag gift. I think that's the thing. It's a canister that
Oh, it's a
it's-
canister.
It's a can of underwear.
Oh, I see the picture now. It's
yeah,
a
yeah,
canister.
yeah. That's what it is.
Okay, this is your final chance.
Okay.
This is for a zoo. I don't like this zoo.
Zoo review.
When you go somewhere you don't want to, just see what you already have at home.
When you go somewhere you don't want to, just see what you already have at home.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed a word too. When you go somewhere you don't. Oh, no, I didn't.
You sound like a bot.
You're making it.
Well, I'm trying to read
Disagreeing
all
with
these in a
itself.
body way. I don't like this zoo. When you go somewhere you don't want to, just see what you already have at home.
Yeah, I agree with this philosophy.
When you go somewhere you don't want to, just see what you already have at home. Not a bot.
I think it's a bot.
It's a person. Don't go to the zoo.
It's a bot.
Oh, shoot. I'll tell you, they're squirrely, these bots. And they'll throw a squirrel into a
foaming squirrel, a frothing squirrel.
A frothing. That was crazy.
That first one was
Started
the best
off
one.
good, then
Yeah.
it got creepy. And then where did it leave us? Like I got a strange feeling.
Yeah, a feel weird.
Protect yourself and others around you with our mythical neon face masks, available now at mythical.com.